Hey, it's weigh-in Friday. You want to know how I did? Hang out. Come on in. Have a seat. Relax. Maybe you can learn some tips and tricks and some other stuff that I did during the week that may help you as well. So stick around. Come on in. Talk to you later. Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. It's Friday, right? So you know what Friday means. It means it's weigh-in Friday. So hey, all of you returning subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. It's so gracious and so good to have you here. Those of you that are just watching for the first time, hope you like the content. Hope you'll consider at the end of it to subscribe and join and push that thumbs up button for me. So to think about it towards the end. See if you like the content first and see how we go. So on Weigh-In Fridays, let's go back and give you a little history about myself. So I started this keto journey back in October of 2017. My doctor said I was obese. I was going to have to start taking blood pressure medicine. I was going to have to start taking my some insulin pills and get ready because I was borderline diabetic. So he said that that I was going to have to start taking some medication. So you hear some helicopters flying overhead. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. I don't know. There must be something going on. So hopefully nothing major. So anyway, my doctor suggested that I start doing keto to lose some weight, get healthy again. Of course, he was kind of talking maybe in more of a Mediterranean style keto. So I started doing keto. I dropped about 50 pounds, 45, 50 pounds. I guess 40 to 50 pounds. So I got about 50 pounds. So in that area, up and down a little bit. So I did that in about 6 months. I maintained it from about June of 2018 to this May. Then this May, when I went back to the doctors, I was at 190, and he said, "Oh, you know what? You're still on that high side of your weight, so I really like you to come down another 10 pounds or so." And I said, "Okay, I'll do that." So I've been working on that, and I guess actually when I went to the doctors, I was up to about 195, so I guess I had gained about 5 pounds over the last year or so, probably the holidays and then not taking it off. And so I had 15 pounds to drop. So I've been on a journey ever since then to drop that 15 pounds to get down, and then again maintain my weight. I am a keto person. I will probably do keto the rest of my life, with some exceptions on vacations and birthdays and holidays and that kind of stuff, right? So, but anyway, today is weigh-in day, so I'm going to weigh in and let you know how I did this week. I'm going to go through it, and we'll talk about fitness first. How did I do this week for my fitness piece of it? Then we're going to talk a little bit about sleep and how I did for my sleep of it. I'll show you how I did for my weigh-in, the trending that I'm doing on the scales. I've been keeping track of it, if you watched the last couple. When we talk about what I've eaten, I have been doing this month because I want to try to accelerate it because we're going on vacation in October, so I kind of wanted to accelerate the weight loss a little bit. So I'm doing that protein sparing modifying fast for the month, 3 days a week. So we can talk a little bit about that and how that fits into this. And hopefully you stick around. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you get something out of it. Hopefully, like I said, you get some tips and tricks out of it. So I'll tell you, like I said, what I'm doing. Again, 3 really important components for me are the fitness, the sleep, and the eating, right? So all 3 of them, we need to try to get all 3 of them to try to really get our body healthy and get our state of mind healthy, and just really be good to ourselves and our bodies, right? So that's what we're going to plan on today. Again, I do want to give out some shout outs because in the last video I asked some questions, and I'll put the links to these people's pages down below. So please make sure you go down there and show them some love afterwards. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Keto Mama Michelle. I had asked about an Adidas hat that I was wearing. So she recognized that it was an Adidas hat. So first big shout out to her. So go down and visit her. She's a mom doing keto with 3 kids. She's lost over 90 pounds. So she's got quite a story to tell. So if you want some experiences from her or something like that and learn how to do it, how you're doing it with smaller kids and stuff like that, she's a good one to go check out, her channel down below. And the next one is Ketorific Journey as well, and Mike recognized it. that I was wearing that Adidas hat as well, and he's commented as well. And actually the first person that noticed that, because the way I had worded it, I had said a hat I was wearing, and I had two different hats on. I didn't say which hat. So that was the Too Fast and Too Furious, my friends over in Ireland. So I'll tell you, they just put a video out where they went down to the shoreline in Ireland, and they got some amazing drone footage and some other of the whole trip and stuff of that nature. So I'm going to put a link to that visit that they did down to and I forget the name of the place that they were, but it was absolutely gorgeous. And if you would like to see what the countryside looks like in Ireland, go check that video out and go check them out. They're a really good couple. And they're doing terrific things on their videos and stuff. Do a lot of funny stuff, a lot of good editing. Like I said, drone footage and regular camera footage. So they're doing a lot of cool stuff. So hopefully you go down and check them out. So they are doing some good stuff. So with that said, I'm going to cut into, like I said, I'm going to go into the next piece of it. You'll see me in the next segment, and we're going to do a little walk and talk, and we'll talk about our fitness and our sleeping while we're talking. All right? Hey, I wanted to also tell you guys that this week I'm going to do the apple cider vinegar challenge with some of my co-creators here in the YouTube universe. So Keto Mama Michelle is doing it. So you'll see the shout out for her. My pal Misty's doing it with us, as well as Michelle from Life Adventures and Keto is doing it with us as well. And of course, this is all orchestrated and put on by and started from Journey with Maha. So I'm going to put links to their pages down below as well, so you can go down there and check them out. This is a 1-week challenge, so we will be drinking apple cider vinegar about 30 minutes prior to when you eat to supposedly get your gut in good health, as well as the apple cider vinegar helps you digest your food and absorb the nutrients faster, and pass the rest of it pass through you better. So therefore, it helps you lose weight and it gets you in better shape, right? So the better your gut is, the better you can process the food that you're eating, and less gets stored. So hopefully that this works. So today was my weigh-in day, so this is going to be my start day. And next Friday I'll end it, and we'll see if it helped my my weight loss at all. So hopefully you join us. Hopefully you take it and extend this out. And you know, here it is. So just about ready to chow down on a meal in but a little while. So I thought I would drink my second one of the day. Not the most pleasant stuff to drink, I'll tell you that. So in Maha, I tried to do it with a straw, and that just kind of prolonged the agony. So, all right. Just like chugging a beer. Now Maha said that Dr. Berg had said he has a piece on it and how good it is for you. I know I watched Thomas DeLaury a little bit, and I can't tell you how many times he's talked about apple cider vinegar and how great it is for you as well. So there's a couple of other big names out there that believe in apple cider vinegar and how good it is for you. So hopefully you give it a try and let us know how you come. Hopefully you check out our channels and see how we're doing with our journey. I know Misty started on Monday, Maha started on Wednesday. I think Michelle, I got 2 Michelles, right? So Michelle from Keto Mama Michelle's page, I think she started on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure about Life Adventures and Keto Michelle. I'm not sure when she started, but check those channels out and see how they're doing and whether they're getting any progress off of the apple cider vinegar. All right, we'll talk to you in the next piece talking about fitness. Hey everybody, we're out on a trail walking. Go through this kind of quick. It's getting dark these days, I'll tell you. I'm thinking another 2 or 3 weeks, and I'll probably have to do this earlier in the day or something of that nature. So I am gonna put up like up here. I'll probably put up the total steps so you can actually see them versus me reading them off. So just to let you know, like on Saturday I did 14,000, Sunday, last Friday I did over 18,000 steps, Monday I did a little over 16,000, Tuesday over 17,000, Wednesday over 14,000, last Thursday was about 15,500. So those are all steps that count towards Derek's Journey's step challenge that I'm on. So it was pretty good. I think I did 95,000 steps for the journey for my team this week. Hopefully they did as well. Hopefully they contributed, and we can get this thing going. So steps are going well. You know, I'm trying to keep up. I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the days, and I'm gonna put that up here as well. And then you can see kind of the chart overall of me set my goal. I have a step goal of 12,000 steps a day. That's what I have. Generally, the only day I usually don't hit it, usually Saturday and Sunday. Last Saturday was an unusual day where we went and did something, and we did a lot of walking while we were doing it. Also, talk a little bit about sleep. I'm going to put the chart up here for the sleep as well, so you can see how I did. Again, I averaged around a score of 80. I slept an average for the week for about 6.5 hours. You can see from the chart how I did. And then I'm going to put up the chart here too. And hopefully this kind of, I want to try to cut down on the video length a little bit. So then this as well. So I'll put the hours that I slept. I mean the hours that I slept up here, and you can kind of see. I have good days and bad days, but that's one of those things I need to work on as well. So, but overall things are going well. You know, so you know, the fitness piece of it, I did get to the gym 4 days this week out of the 7, so that was good. So I hit my 4 out of my plan, so that was really good. So I was really happy with myself doing that. And just in general, the sleep is getting better. Like I said, I'm trying to go to bed about a half hour earlier than I was. Some days it works and some days it has not worked. So hopefully things continue to get better. I think sleep is probably the one area that I really need to work on the most. But I am doing something about it, trying to get better. All right, so the next segment you're going to see me the weigh-in, and then I'll show the trend chart, and we can talk about how I did from weight for the week, good or bad. You'll have to wait and see, but hopefully you enjoy this stuff. Hopefully you give this a thumbs up. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button down below, and then hit that little bell icon next to it. That would be greatly appreciated. You know, so all right, I'll see you in the next segment. All right, let's talk about weight, right? So how I did on my steps and my sleep and that good stuff. So now I guess it's time to talk about my weight. So I am going to show how I did this week, go through it. So I'm going to show it up here this time so that you can see it up here versus having a separate slide of it. This hopefully, again, I'm trying to cut the videos down just a smidge. So hopefully you see the weight up here and see how I did on that. Then after that, so I was kind of surprised this week, because I'm going to be honest with you. So because talk a little bit more about it here in a minute, but we had gone out Saturday night and we had a good time, and let's put it that way. So I was kind of surprised. I didn't expect to see the scale go down. I kind of expected it to stay the same or maybe even go up a little bit, but it actually went down, right? So again, so this is I'm going to show the trend chart here as well. So this is how the trend and how I've been doing. So again, I've had a pretty steady trend down. So it just continues to come off, right? So little by little, I'd like to hit my goal before we leave on the middle of the month, October, but you know, it's coming off. You know, I'm happy with it. I'll take it's 0.6 of a pound this week. So I believe it's a total of 24, yeah, not 24, a total of 12.4 total pounds since I started this next journey. So, right, so I'm pretty close to my goal. I want to get to 180. So I'm at 3.2 pounds, right? So the closer you get to that, the leaner you get, the harder it comes off. but I'm continuing to chip it away at it every week. I'm doing really well. I'm hoping maybe the apple cider vinegar will give it a little push and a little nudge too. We'll see how we do with that week. I'll try to be a little better this weekend than we did as well. So I'll kind of show up some of the things up in the charts as well. I'm going to move this camera a little bit. So as well, and I'm going to try to bring them up this week as well. So I'm going to bring the charts up here so you can see them as well. I'm going to try to insert them. I figured out how to do that. So this is my week right here. This is from Friday to Thursday. That's what I did. You're going to see last Friday, I only did 5 total carbs on Friday. And we'll go through on the protein sparing modified days. We'll go into a little bit more detail than the regular keto days, unless you want to talk about the regular keto days. Then on Sunday, I did 30 out of 22 carbs, so I was way over on Saturday. Saturday we went out. We had a good day. We actually went to the outlets, walked around the outlets most of the day, got a lot of really good exercise. Didn't spend hardly any money, so that was really good. But we decided to go to dinner afterwards, so we went to one of our favorite spots to go to dinner. They have the best prime rib around. I'll tell you, oh man, I'll tell you. So I had a 16-ounce prime rib. I ate probably 12 ounces of it or so. I know my wife got a 12-ounce one. She probably ate 8 ounces of hers. And then I got 2 servings of the daily vegetables, so that was okay. But the issue was that then came the wine, right? So we had a couple of glasses of wine, so we enjoyed ourselves a little bit in the foretaking of the wine. And then when we got home, I think we ate some macadamia nuts and some pecan nuts and a few other things. So went way overboard on Saturday. And I kind of thought, so if you're drinking alcohol, and I know everybody says, well, it's the sugar, alcohol's in it, but when I drink, generally what happens is it stalls my weight, right? So just something that happens, and I know it. So I kind of figured, well, I drank that weekend, so it probably stalled it, and I probably wasn't going to lose any weight or anything else. So no big deal. And Sunday got right back on that horse. You got to get, if you have a bad day, you got to jump right on the next day. You can't dwell on it and say, oh, I did a bad one, I'm going to have a bad one today. You just got to jump right back on there. So I only did 18 out of the 22. So I was good. I stayed in good. The protein sparing modified fast on Monday. I only did 3 total carbs on Monday. And then 20 on Tuesday, 20 out of 22 carbs for my keto day. 9 total carbs out of my 10 total carbs for my protein sparing modified day. And then Thursday I did 20 out of the 22 on my regular keto day. So the rest of the week was pretty good, with the exception of that Saturday, right? So I kind of thought it was going to throw me off, but apparently it didn't. I still lost weight, which is really, really good. So on Monday, I should say, let's go back to Friday. So last Friday, a week ago from today, so when I only did those 5 total carbs, right, I had 868 calories. I did go over my fat. I had 37 grams of fat, so I did go over my fat, so no big deal. And I did 120 grams of protein, right? So, and I ate one of those egg wraps, Egg Life egg wraps. I ate some chicken breast that I had with it. I had a Hobbit cheeseburger. Actually, it was just a hamburger. I had no cheese, right? You can't have dairy. I can't wait until I can have cheese on my cheeseburger again. So, not funny, but anyway, so I actually had 3 patties, and they're pretty good beef, so they're one of the better ones around. And then I ate some blackberries, and that's where the 5 carbs came from, was the blackberries, right? So, and then on Monday, on my other protein sparing modifying fast day, I ate a can of I ate a whole thing, a 7-ounce thing of sandwich meat. It was chicken breast, Applegate chicken. Applegate makes about the cleanest lunch meat around. So you're not going to find that because they don't cure it with anything. They don't put any sugar in it or anything else. It's pretty clean. So it's about the best one you're going to find around. So I had that, 7 ounces of that, and then I had one of those. I had two egg whites for breakfast. I had protein sparing modified bread with the chicken breast. Then for dinner, I had some ground beef with a couple peppers in it, a couple pieces of pepper, I should say, in it. And I put them in an egg wrap, and I made a burrito out of them. So, and that was my day on Monday, and that gave me 3 total carbs out of that for the day. My calories were 1,019. My fats were 40. So again, I was over on my fats, mainly because of the ground beef, right? It has higher fat content in it. So, but my protein was 148. So my protein was up where it needed to be, which was good. And then on Wednesday, again, I did have every day. I did have I had a black coffee and 2 scoops of collagen in it as well. And then I had on Wednesday I had the egg life wraps, some smoked turkey, and it was the Applegate smoked turkey. And I had them in those egg wraps again. Those egg life wraps. Those are really, really good. I like those things. So they have them all over the place now. And then I had 2 egg whites, and I had some chicken breast with broccoli for dinner. So that was my day. That gave me a total of 9 total carbs for the day. Gave me 155 grams of protein. So that was the day. I was supposed to get right around 160 grams of protein. So that was the day that I was really close. My fat was only 8, so my fats were really low on on Wednesday. And then my calories were only 763. And I'm going to tell you that if you take the 7 ounces of lunch meat and then you're taking 12 or 13 ounces of chicken breast and you're eating that's a lot of food, plus the vegetables that I ate and the egg wraps, and it's a lot of food. And I'm telling you that you have a really hard time consuming that much food. But it was a really good day. Hey, so I'm thinking about doing another day of eating. I was just kind of interested in what you guys thought would be better, another protein sparing modified fast day, or would you rather see what I eat on a normal keto day? What would you like? I also have, I know I did it in my last video, and I'll throw them up here again. The calendars. So this is the calendar I'm going to follow in October. I'm going to shift my protein sparing modifying fast days to only do it 2 days a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays instead. And so this is the calendar. And I know a couple people asked me for copies of it, so I sent them copies of it. So if you'd like a copy of it, I have an email contact down below. Also, I have Instagram and Facebook down there below as well, and I'll post those things on those pages as well. So go over there and check them out, and hopefully you join. Right. So that's kind of how my week went. So it was a good week overall. Hey, I tell you what. So I did do those shout outs in the beginning. I'd like to give another shout out to some folks as well. So, hey, if you can tell me who I gave a shout out to, both in the shout outs and the apple cider vinegar challenge, who is that person that I gave the shout out to? What channel it was, I should say. If you can tell me what channel it is, the first 2 people, I'll give them a shout out on the next video. So I'm doing the shout outs because I thought it was just a good way, because I think it's a good idea for people to see other sites and get to see other people. It's about you being successful, and the best way you're going to be successful is making this a way of life and figuring out how to make it a way of life. And the way you're going to do that is by seeing a lot of different recipes and how a lot of different styles, and how different people do things. And then you're going to find the way that fits you the best and really help you become who you need to be successful, right? So that's why I do the shout outs. I think it's good for all of us to kind of watch other folks and to experiment. And I know I watch other folks that are really, really fantastic, and and I've learned a lot from them, and hopefully I can pass that on to you, and hopefully we become a better community and work together to be all successful together, right? So you guys help keep me on track, and hopefully I can inspire you and help keep you on track. So so hopefully we continue to grow. So seeing how that, talking about that. So if you can, hit that thumbs up. That would be a huge, huge thing for me. as well as subscribe down below. Then hit that little bell icon, right? That would be wonderful. So, hey, you guys are awesome. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Be kind to each other. Smile. Say hi to each other. Be polite to each other. And let's make this world a better place. All right? I'll talk to you later.